Let's go. Oh, candy.
And listen. I'm like, wow, YouTube is serious. Better leave me alone, you old hag. Anyway.
Enemy. All in my face, but that bitch not afraid of me. Enemies. Guess why do you envy me? Cause I am the MVP.
Wait a minute. Absolutely. I'm back out here with a reaction video. It is not to bash. It is not meant to be disrespectful. It is not meant to humiliate. I don't know how it can humiliate a person that has no shame. But this video is for educational purposes, discussion purposes, conversation purposes, all of the gossiping purposes covered under fair use. Fair use, people, fair use.
App has destroyed me and destroyed my character as a parent. I was only out here on the app called TikTok showing my life of a real mother.
Technically, it was not the app TikTok that destroyed her character as a mother. It was the actions that she was displaying on a public platform as a mother.
Because I never had a mother. Like I told people, I had a grandmother. You know, TikTok was the reason why. The people on TikTok was the reason why I went through the situation with this case with my kids.
The actions and the antics that she displayed with her children because of her parenting tactics and skills that she displayed on a public platform. People were able to scrutinize. People were able to judge, form their own opinion on her being a mother and contributing to the dysfunction of her own children because she has childhood trauma that's undealt with. The people on TikTok may have pointed out to CPS Nika's antics and actions as a parent because listen, it's something wrong. I don't believe, or can she be cognitively? No, she's an adult, so she can't be cognitively delayed, but she has some type of delay, or she's just stupid, or she's just playing a game with you all for financial gain, and she's using her children in one of the most disgusting, traumatizing ways to get self-pay, self-gratification. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with these broads, but it's something wrong with her. We're going to talk about it. Don't get upset, y'all. Don't get upset.
My kids being taken. The first time my kids were being taken was because of me living in that neighborhood I was living in, and somebody gave my kids laced drugs and candy, and that what that case was. And my kids only be taken 2 times. People saying 3 times, like they know everything and they really don't know shit, and they trying to take your name on through the internet.
Listen, per Nika, her kids have been taken more than 2 times. Per Nika, her kids have been taken more than 2 times. Listen, Nika's oldest kids were taken from her when drugs was found in the apartment and she lost her apartment in the projects or low-income housing. That's why she's out here struggling the way she's struggling with the housing, because she lost her apartment due to Haywood. Listen.
Never known a such thing as DSS until my first time my mother called DSS on me. So my mom called that first time. My kids didn't get taken that time. But the second time, my kids got taken into foster care because the family didn't want to take care of the kids anymore.
It's always the fault of someone else when Nika kids end up in CPS. She does not realize she's the first contributor. She's the first contributor. It starts with her. Those are her kids. Why does social service keep removing your kids from you? And why do you keep pointing at others? Laying the blame on them? Nah, shorty, nah.
Like DSS took my kids away from me because somebody saying some of my drugs in the house. They trying to say that I tested positive for coach was a lie, because when I called back up there, the man that gave me the lab results, I recorded the whole damn thing, but I had got a new phone. He said no, I did not test it positive for nothing. He said that I had a little bit of, he said something about she had a little bit of semen in her mouth or something like that. No, not semen. They say that she had drugs in her mouth.
Listen, semen and drugs are so far apart when it comes to words. They do not mean the same thing. They're not in the same category. So I don't know how she would be able to confuse those two words. But let Nika carry on with the fucking buffoonery.
What I'm trying to say is the lady in the neighborhood gave the kids candy, and it was open candy. And I think what she did was when she gave it to them, because my kids used to run around the Bishop all the time, the neighborhood all the time, playing while I was sitting on the porch, or sometimes I would walk in the house. The lady gave both of my babies, Isaiah and Kira, candy that day in the neighborhood. And I said, Leah, the lady knocked on the door. She came, she said, I got some more candy for y'all. And I said, what? The candy was open. It was chocolate. She handed it to me.
I cannot take this disgustingness serious. I can't. No. It's fucking humor. A lot of humor in this darkness that she's trying to persuade to the public. The fuck?
So I threw it in the trash. I said, Leah, that lady gave y'all candy in the party. She said, well, I didn't take it, but Kira and Isaiah ate it. And that's when I thought, I didn't think nothing about it during that time. I said, no, y'all can't let them kids get candy from nobody in this neighborhood, because everybody out in the neighborhood on drugs. So 2 weeks later after that, that's when DSS was contacted. Somebody called them and said drugs was in the home.
So what Nika is saying, that she remembered 2 weeks later when her kids were tested and found with drugs in their system, that some random, mysterious junkie from the neighborhood not only had the audacity to give her kids candy, laced candy, while they were running rapid freely through a drug-infested neighborhood without supervision. The lady had the audacity, the nerve, the gall, the balls to knock on your door and give you the lace candy to give to your kids. That's what you're telling people? Am I hearing clearly? Listen, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not wrong. 2 weeks later, coke was found in the kids' system. Are we correct? If not mistaken, there's only two drugs. That would be a benzo or marijuana that would show traces in your system 2 weeks later. What, did they pull hairs from the kids? No. How are we going to backtrack this to some random person? No.
No, they said my son was running the streets or coming home to check on the kids or something like that, and they said that my kids that it was giving me drugs. So I was like, okay, whatever. The lady said we're gonna test everybody, so they test everybody in the house, and that's when they test Kira, and they said she only had a little bit. Isaiah came back negative; he didn't come back positive, and she had a little bit. And I was like, oh shit. I thought about my situation. I said that was the day that lady gave my kids that candy.
How do you just assume it was the mysterious junkie lady candy? This lady is a mystery. A mystery.
And they ate that candy. Because Leah said the lady did give them candy, but they didn't eat it. But see, what I'm trying to say to people is, they don't understand the story. They don't know the story.
Listen, people don't understand the story because there's no rationalization behind the story. People know the story. because of you telling the story. They don't understand it because it makes absolutely no sense. No sense. A mysterious woman is at fault.
So the lady that did give it to them, that lady moved out the neighborhood. She ain't stay there no more. That lady moved out the neighborhood when I got, because I was trying to confront her about it. And she ain't been there no more. She moved. But yeah. Nobody called the police on her because the lady moved. So when somebody says something about Elijah pulling up his shirt, it brought a flashback to me. It brought a flashback to me. I said to myself, I said, you know what? These people on this app gonna make you snap on them because the stupid stuff they be saying. Boys do things, okay? But you're not gonna clarify that Elijah's touching on nobody in this household if you do that. And then y'all go, and then the lady got, oh my God, then the lady got on the YouTube channel. I said something about the semen and cure mouth. You try to make it seem like something else. I didn't want to say the other word.
No, people are making it seem like exactly what you said. What could the other word for semen be? Sperm, ejaculation, nut. What is the other word for semen?
When I did a documentary on my YouTube about why the kids got taken the first time, I didn't want to say the other word. So I said semen. So she take the semen in her mouth. Oh my, what lady, shut your mouth. You don't even know the half.
Now she's right about that. People only know the half that she's telling. Nobody is drawing conclusions about this situation from thin air. They're using and they're coming to conclusions from what she spews from her mouth. Listen.
But anyways, like I was saying, the things that was going on in my household when I was a kid, we couldn't tell nobody. And it kept going on and on and on. And what y'all trying to say? Oh, Kira being touched on because Elijah pulled out his penis in front of her.
Let's not forget you saying she had semen found in her mouth. Let's not forget that.
Or Elijah flashing himself. Boys gonna do things. Those are boys. Those are boys. My brother did all kind of things when he was growing up. Did my grandma catch anything he was doing? No. No.
Childhood trauma is real. It's severely real. Listen. Just because deviancy happened in your household and you went unprotected, you went undefended, it was able to go on, does not mean it's right. Being a boy does not mean you're mannish or you pull your penis out for anybody. That's not being a boy. That's not being a boy, Nika. Parents, that's not just being a little boy. No.
Boys gonna be boys, yo. And kids gonna be kids. At the end of the day, it's a lot of these kids out here now. I need to say this, that's on my heart. It's been on my heart for lately. That's being abused. That's being mental and physically abused right now in a household. And DSS is nowhere to be involved, but they want to be involved in a mother's life who's taking care of her kids and willing to do whatever she can for her kids. And that's the damn problem with the world now. Like, when we was growing up, it never was this point to where DSS was involved in anything in our household.
The difference is, from when she was growing up, it was not being recorded, plastered on a public platform. Just because it went on in your house does not mean it was of normalcy and it was to be accepted and it was to be passed down to our children.
The rape that was going on in my household, all the fucking beating that was going on in my household, all the things that went on in my household when I was a kid, it was never no DSS involved. Now all of a sudden it's fucking DSS everywhere you go. Somebody got to say, oh, DSS. What about? Where were them when we was getting raped? Where was them when we was getting beat on? They was nowhere around. Now all of a sudden now, oh, everybody want to classify a child being beat on, a child being neglected because of the fact that what they see on somebody's life.
Yes, people are able to form an opinion due to what they see on someone's life. That's how opinions are formed, from what a person hear or see. And you display a lot of actions that you need to go seek counseling for, because childhood trauma is real. And it is severe in a lot of people.
You don't do that. You don't do that. Nah, you don't do.
No. Listen, how about you don't do that? How about as parents, we take this as an example of what not to do? We don't take our children, our babies, our toddlers, our 3-4-year-olds out into public stores on numerous occasions with no shoes on. We don't do that. We don't do that.
With Elijah behind my back pulling out his penis on live, that's not my fault. That's what he did. That's what he did. I don't care about all that either, because he's a...
As a parent, you should care, because it's not of normalcy. Just because he's a little boy and just because he's a child does not mean his actions is of normalcy. You should care. You should be very concerned. You really should. It's not okay. It's not acceptable.
Oh no, I can post them on my YouTube channel. Yes, I can post them on my YouTube channel and make them pay, because I gotta make money. I can't sit up here and be like, oh well, I'm posting them on TikTok or any other platform, but with the YouTube, I have to post my children making videos. Like, what's going to harm us making videos?
What is it gonna hurt? Nika's kids have been removed from her due to her posting her kids on the internet. Now listen, people can debate however they want to debate on whether it's acceptable or not to use your kids for a profit. I don't think it's acceptable to use your kids in such a manner for a profit. The stigma that she's placing upon her kids because she wants to make a profit is so unfair. Nika is very selfish and disgusting as a parent, as a mother. Nika chooses not to see the effects that she's placing upon her kids' lives because she wants to make a couple of dollars off of them. And their dysfunction, it's not fair to them because she chooses to display her family antics for people to scrutinize, for people to make fun of her kids, for her kids to be targets. But it doesn't matter because she's making money off of it. Y'all are sick.
I didn't have a mother figure in my life, okay? So, I just want everybody to know, like, a mother's supposed to be doing something that I'm doing.
I disagree. A mother is supposed to be doing none of what she's doing. Nika is the poster child of what not to do as a parent that loves their kids, that puts their kids first, that values their kids. Nika is showing y'all what not to do. Not to do.
Where's the mic?
It's right there. It's right there. Ain't nothing right there but a piece of paper and a dustpan and a board and a shirt. That's it. Don't show the hallway. They're cleaning out the car. People quick to judge you for all this trash piled up. And we out here cleaning and about to take it to the vacuum. Ain't no shame in my game.
I think that's a big problem. Not being ashamed. It's no shame in my game. Some shit you should just be ashamed of. And the way you display yourself out in public, the way your kids display themselves out in public, the way that damn car and house look, you should be ashamed. You should absolutely be ashamed. Nah, fuck y'all talking about. There's things to be ashamed of. And she should be ashamed. Fuck.
It's just the real shit, and people get mad about what you show the real. But when you got a big family of 10, of course...
Mad wouldn't be the word. Well, mad could be the word. But what about disgusted? What about disgusted? What about just disgusted? So being disgusted would cause you to be mad. The hell? People have the right to feel some type of way about your parenting skills once you display them on a public platform. People have the right to feel a way about your filth, your savagery, your disgustingness, your self non-caringness once you place it on a public platform for people to see. I don't care, 10 kids or not. You're dirty. Y'all are filthy. Y'all are dirty. Y'all are filthy. I said y'all. All of them contribute to that. All of them are living amongst that. So all of them are filthy and dirty. Miss me.
Like this.
Isaiah, you got.
I'm gonna check the price on it. No, I told him he's good. Come on, let's go.
Oh, candy.
Listen, part of Nika's processing skills tells her she's being a good mother because she takes her children to the dollar store every day faithfully to buy candy. To buy candy. That is part of her being a good mother. Listen, if that's how her brain registers it, who am I? But I will say this because there's a lot of controversy going on about her buying them kids candy on a regular basis. It's not the candy that will cause them children to be diabetics. No. It's not the candy. Their mouths, their teeth look like that due to the excessiveness of candy and the non-nutrition that Nika gives them. We ain't going to talk about the food. Yes, we are. Listen, and I'm a true believer. Even though we're all black, does not mean we're culturally the same. We do not eat the same. We did not grow up the same. Our environments were not the same. So we've adapted to different differences. It's obvious that Nika eats a lot of rice. I'm okay. I eat a lot of rice. You know, that's the Gichigala. We eat a lot of rice. But there's an overabundance of something. It's not good for you. Listen. Having 3 starches. And let me slow down. I am glad to see that Nika has decided to incorporate a green, a vegetable, a leafy vegetable inside of her meals now. But potatoes, macaroni and cheese, and white rice. 3 starches. That will help contribute to diabetes, not the candy, the starches. The every other day of Little Caesars pizza, the bread, the starch. The everyday eating of rice, the starch. Listen, Nika has shown me some struggle meals. Now, I've always eaten pork and beans and hot dogs. Never with rice, never over rice. That was something new. But like I said, culturally, people are different. So that may be something that some people did do. So I'm not going to knock it. It was just different to me. I said, oh, okay. Fill them up. When times get hard, I got it. Now, I was a little skeptical about the struggle meal. The salmon? No. I've never seen it cooked that way. I never seen anyone open up a can of salmon, dump it into a pot, heat it up, so some cans of salmon, of mackerel, it don't have the bone in it. You know, that little gristle, them little circle bones that you got to pull out and make sure you get the little spiky ones with it. I never knew that they sold it in a can without that. They dumped it in the pot, heated it up, and slapped it over top of some rice. I was like, oh, I don't know about that struggle meal. But listen, people may enjoy it. I've never seen it. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Let's be happy and thrilled. She's incorporated some leafy greens in her children's diet. She needs to give them some vitamins because
The candy.
Take out. Okay, you know what I'm saying.
Take the candy out. Take the candy out. Take one candy out. Naya.
Okay, do that.
If not, then I'll have to put all the stuff back.
Bring your buggy.
No, you tripping out.
Hey, first of all, we in one line. Somebody can go around us right there on this way.
listen, I can't. First of all, they were not in a single line. They were not all in one line. They were huddled, scattered at that one cash register, blocking people from getting through to the cash register in front of them. That's what was going on. And for Nika to feel that that was acceptable goes to show you that kids are not off limits. Because if I was in that store at any given time with Nika and her kids, the way they rolling around on the floor with no shoes on, noses running, screaming and hollering, I would be talking cold cash shit. No. I would want to make it clear. I would want her to know, or any mother to know, her kids were aggravating me because they were filthy looking, because they were in the store acting like savages, acting untamed. It's not acceptable. That was a public space. Kids are allowed to enjoy themselves and have fun, but they should be tamed and trained inside of a public space. They should not be able to roam and act like savages, but look at the mother. She contributes to it. So them kids will grow up and be disrespectful, ill-mannered, non-moral out here in society as adults. What are y'all talking about? I would be talking shit about them kids and the mother. Dirty, filthy, all types of shit would be coming out my mouth if I was in that store. I'm a lie.
What?
I don't know what they talking about.
What are they doing?
Oh!
What?
What's going on?
Hold on. You done bust your dance. I don't know.
Peter shower.
It's permanently bad now, so
I Peter shower. I Peter shower. I Peter shower.
go in the bathroom. Use the Kira, like go use the bathroom.
Are the savage things that Nika teaches her kids. This is when Nika is getting ready to sit out here in society. No, that's some savage shit right there. Why are we pissing in showers? Okay, a lot of y'all might do it, and a lot of y'all might find it acceptable. But Nika proclaims to have 2 bathrooms. Why are we pissing in showers? But continue.
Please. Don't you say it not yet. Just wait till you get deeper and then loud. Don't say it until like, oh, she told her daughter to say that. You understand that?
Yeah.
Wait a little bit. When I do like this, now, let me see now. Come on now.
But y'all,
Layla, come on, baby. Come on.
I got one question. One exactly question. What y'all gonna get for my birthday? I wanna know. Comment. Come on. What y'all gonna get for my birthday?
Teaching her kids how to be manipulative, how to beg. Nika is the perfect example of what type of mother not to be. Not to be.